All right, so today what we're going to be talking about is the least common multiple and how the least common multiple can help you with comparing some rational numbers. So first thing, what is the least common multiple? The least common multiple of two numbers is the smallest number, not including 0 or 1, that is a multiple of both. Okay? So when you're talking about multiples, you're talking about when you're counting up by that number. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 5, 10, 15, 20. In this example down here, we're talking about 3 and 4. So if you can see, we have the multiples of 3, so we're going up by 3. So we're going 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, so on and so forth, okay? 4s, we're going 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Now, when we're finding the least common multiple, we're finding the smallest number. So 3 and 4 don't work. 6 and 8 don't work. 9 doesn't have, 9 and 12 don't work, but oh no, we have another 12 up here. So we actually have a 12 and 12 that are the same multiple of both 3 and 4, and it's the smallest one, so we can use 12. Okay, 3 and 4 may have larger common multiples, but they're not the smallest one or the least one. Okay, so we can actually use this idea with these examples down here. How about we do multiples of 6 and 8? So we can actually say, okay, well, we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and let's go to 36. If we need to add more, we will. All right. Now 8. We have 8, 16, 24. Well, I can probably stop right there because I'm sure most of you have figured out that, oh, there is a common multiple here. It is 24. So our least common multiple of 6 and 8 is 24. I realize that this is probably a big review for you, so why on earth are we reviewing the least common multiple? Well, because we can use this to actually compare fractions with different denominators. So for example, we have 3/5 and 2/3. We need to find a common denominator to compare them. We want to know which one's bigger, okay? So we're actually going to list out all my multiples of 5 and all my multiples of 3. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then I go down here and I have 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. All right, if you haven't noticed, our um, common denominator, or our largest number in this case, or our smallest number in this case, is 30. Okay, oh, actually, I'm sorry, it's 15. All right, it's 15, okay? So we have a least common denominator of 15. Now we can take this even a step further. We can say, okay, well, if we have 15 as a common denominator, we're going to turn 3/5 into a fraction that has a denominator of 15. So 5 times what equals 15? 3. So then we have to multiply 3 up here by 3, and we'll get 9. Same here, 3 times what equals 15? 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So in this case, 2/3 is larger than 3/5. All right. So in order to do this, we can actually talk about ordering these rational numbers by doing one thing. We can actually get each number as a decimal. Why would we want to do this? Well, we're actually eliminating the whole concept of having to find a common denominator. or a least common denominator in this case, because decimals are very easy to see right away what's what. So I already have 3 decimals present in this particular equation, in this particular set of rational numbers, but I have 5/8 and -29/40. Well, what you learned yesterday in the WISC is in order to turn 5/8 into a decimal, we have to divide them. The numerator always goes on the inside, denominator always goes on the outside. Alright, so I know that 8 doesn't go into 5, goes into it 0 times, but 8 can go into 50 6 times. 48, 2, 50 minus 48 is 2. Bring down another 0. 8 goes into 2, or it goes into 20 twice. 16. 20 minus 16 is 4. Add another 0. Bring it down. 8 goes into 45 times, and that's the end. So we can actually replace 5/8 with 0.625. All right, and then we can do the exact same thing with this. We'll set it up as 29 divided by 40. And I'm just going to quick do the calculations. So it would actually be 0.725. And we have to remember that this fraction is negative, so it's actually negative 0.725. And then we can order them. Okay, so in this case we have we can order them from least to smallest. We'll do negative 0.37 or 0.725. Then we can say negative 0.37. Then we can say 0.3. 0.625. And last but not least, 1.12. All right, now, normally what I would say is when you're ordering these, put the fractions you turned into decimals back into fractions when you're writing your answer, because that is often what the answer is going to be when we're correcting. So that would be my recommendation would just be to turn those back into fractions. All right. All right, so this is all I have for you today. Please let me know if you have any questions about the least common multiple, comparing rational numbers, or ordering rational numbers.